Alrighty, gentlemen. The 2021 season of the Legion League is finally underway. Let's take a look back at draft day, which you all know happened yesterday, and we'll go over who had the best draft, who had the worst draft, some steals of the draft, and we will look forward to week 1 matchups coming up shortly. First off, we have draft awards. According to ESPN's shitty metrics, Boney had the best draft, and Nick had the worst. Quick Trip Eggs, we all know he likes to do his research, and according to ESPN, it fucking didn't pay off. Boney has no clue who's on anybody's team anymore, and doesn't care about football, yet somehow he had the best draft. Only time will tell, and we'll see how their teams end up, but as for my awards for best draft, I want to give a shout out to Zach. He actually had a pretty decent draft. He threw in a trade there. I didn't see that coming. He did draft 5 receivers in a row again for the second year straight, so that might have been a retard move, but we'll see. As far as the worst drafts go, Team Boltman, otherwise known as 13-year-olds, drafted Juju Smith-Schuster in the 10th round, which it could pay off, but in reality he's probably going to spend more time on TikTok than on the field, putting up good numbers. That was a shitty joke. He also drafted Adam Thielen in the 3rd round, which I would say is a reach. I don't understand that pick. Another bad pick, Team Don't Smile, otherwise known as Matty Ice, otherwise known as Sia's, otherwise known as Young JB, whatever the fuck that means. Drafted the drunk Josh Jacobs. Maybe he'll actually put up some points this year. But his coach is a fucking retard, so we'll see. Zach Murray drafted a defense in the 14th round, and it was the Buccaneers, who everyone hates, so good on you, Zach. And Ben drafted 3 people that won't be playing this year. Could be a bold move, but we'll see. Could pay off if he ends up keeping them, but you never know. Overall, the worst draft award, I would say, goes to Team Boltman. He had probably arguably the 3 best keepers in the league, but his draft went all downhill from there. Chase Edmonds is his number 3 running back. His number 4 receiver is Juju, and who knows how Julio is going to perform this year. And he drafts. He has a boner for the home team and drafts Aaron Rodgers, and then fucking old fart Tom Brady. So we'll see. So worst draft award goes to Boltman. Best draft award, I would say, goes a tie between Boney and Zach. Looking ahead to week 1 matchups, the first matchup is me versus Punger. Right now I'm projected to win, but Nick's dumbass doesn't have a defense in and is crying about it because he wants me to automatically pick up a defense for him instead of waiting on the waivers. That game will be close. Big names on my team are Mahomes, Hopkins, Metcalf, and big names for him are Wilson, A.J. Brown, and George Kittle. Now that he's traded away his favorite player, Nick Chubb, he can't get a Chubby anymore for him. That was another bad joke. Nick also has a duo of Eckler and Keenan. They play the football team, which they should eat against, but we'll see. And as for me, I have a breakout candidate for me could possibly be Laviska Shenault, who plays the fucking worst team in the league, the Texans. So maybe if Trevor Lawrence connects with him on a few passes here or there, I could get good numbers from him in my last flex spot. The next matchup of the week we have is Ian versus Boltman. Right now, Boltman is projected to win by 10 points. Another stupid ESPN projected, because I'm pretty sure every matchup is like 10 within 10 points. Key players for Ian are Lamar, Kamara, James Robinson. Key players for Adam are Brady or Rodgers, whoever he ends up starting, Dalvin Cook, and obviously Zeke, his best players, and then Kelsey. I would say a potential breakout for Boltman this week could possibly be Chase Edmonds. We'll see if Cliff Kingsbury ends up being a good play caller. I doubt it, but if he gives them the touches, Edmonds could perform. They are playing the Titans, who don't have the greatest run defense, so we'll see. He's right now he has his TikTok boy on the bench, Juju, so maybe he'll throw a surprise and start him this week. Who knows? And then as for Ian, a breakout candidate, we would have possible breakout candidates for him could be Robbie Anderson, him and Sam Darnold going against both their former team. They really Darnold likes throwing to Robbie Anderson, so who knows, maybe he could catch a 80-yard bomb or two. He has also got Darren Waller, who goes off pretty much every week. The next matchup we have is Ben versus Zach. Ben's key players are Josh Allen, Justin Jefferson, Ridley, and I would say Saquon, if he ends up playing, would be Ben's X factor. As for Zach's big names are obviously Kyler Murray. He got Nick Chubb in the trade from Nick. He also has the rookie Najee Harris, who could end up being a stud this year, as most people are predicting. He has TJ Hawkinson, who could just eat in Detroit because they have no other options. And then he has Matthew Berry's Gabe Up Buddy Cooper Cup. And then the last matchup of the week, we have Team Bassett versus Young JB, which is Matt. Such a fucking stupid name. Boney's key players are Dak Prescott, who plays Tampa on the first game of the year, Antonio Gibson, Aaron Jones, Devontae, Stephon Diggs, all studs. And then his X factor could be Kyle Pitts, who played the Eagles, depending on how quick of a connection him and Matt Ryan get if they just take off running in week one. Boney is projected to lose this game by 1 to Matt. And Matt's key players are obviously his 2 stud running backs, Henry and McCaffrey, always bound to put up 20 plus points most likely. Tyreek Hill plays the Browns, should have a good game. And then I would say his X factor possibly could be Josh Jacobs. They do play Baltimore, who has a pretty solid defense, but if John Gruden decides to feed Jacobs and get him a lot of touches, he could put up pretty good numbers, and that could put Matt over the top. So that is it for the weekly recap, draft week. Let me know if you want me to do any more of these videos. I also plan on doing a possible article type write-up thing that Boney did last year. So that's it. Thank you guys. Good luck. See ya. Yeah, and one more quick note. Ian, I found your trophy for this year. I'll send it to you whenever I have the chance.